What up, y'all? Hope y'all weekend going good. But what I really want to talk about is what the hell is going on in Hollywood. Like this year has been it's really been this year. Like for real, people ain't playing with this one percenters. And what I mean about the one percenters is like these billionaires and these people with all the money. You know, at first they wasn't doing a lot of stuff in our face. Now it's like to the point it's in our face and they don't care. They ain't hiding it no more. But yeah, I ain't really too big on TV. I'm catching it super late, but it is definitely getting to that point where you're gonna start seeing it, seeing some stuff on TV. So what's going on is in Hollywood, it's crazy because you think everybody in Hollywood got money. Nah, the SAG actors is the union. So the actors that you see on TV actually got a union. And friend from the nanny is that union press. She was on TV, you know what I'm saying, while and now she ain't playing like they got her on 100. She fuck 0 to 100. She straight at 100. It wasn't even a zero to be added. But what happened was they on strike. All the actors, the writers, everybody on strike. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all notice, y'all don't see no actors out there, you know what I'm saying, promoting their movies, promoting nothing. They not interviewing. They not even doing the movies. They not doing nothing. They're striking. So they strike in Hollywood, New York, and wherever they got like major studios at. So all the stuff that they was doing, all that is on hold. Like they not playing with them. So they striking against the producers. So the actors and the writers actually are together. They're in the union together. It's like 160,000 of them that's under this one union. Under this union, I ain't gonna, yeah, under this one union. This was like their largest union. So it's 160 actors under the one union. And I know y'all thinking about like Brad Pitt, you know what I'm saying, people like that. They only make up like 2% of this of the union. They like the A-listers, but the A-listers are with the, you know what I'm saying, the B-listers, C-listers, and you know what I'm saying, the background people and all that stuff. They're actually, you know what I'm saying, riding with the strike. So they're not promoting, they're not doing no interviews, they're not walking the red carpet, they ain't doing no award shows, they're not doing nothing. They like for real on strike. Cause for same thing everybody else is on strike for, France is on strike for. They want that money. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? How is your boss making all these billions of dollars and you down here you making pennies? And there's a lot of people, a lot of actors that's, you know what I'm saying, showing they check stubs where they're getting residuals of like $1 or $2 and 20 some dollars, and they on big hit list shows and stuff like that, and they getting like $23. And this is the way that they feed themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how actors is. Acting is not like you walk into a job and you guaranteed 40 hours and 80, you know what I'm saying, 40 hours a week, 80 hours for a paycheck, you know what I'm saying? No, they do it, they gig to gig. So whatever gig they got, they get paid for that one gig, and then they got to go on to the next gig. So what they're saying is, you know what I'm saying, they're not getting paid their residuals for the shows that they're doing, you know what I'm saying? They doing these shows and they're not getting paid for them, you know. And so they trying to redo the contract. So I guess they contract expires every 3 years. So they go in every 3 years and meet with the producers and they hash out the agreement. So this time, I guess the producers is like, you know, we ain't finna give y'all no more money. Like we not giving y'all nothing else. So like what we got, what y'all getting now is what y'all gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Because the if we boost up the pay on y'all, then the studios ain't gonna be making no money or whatever. So they pretty amped up on that. So nobody's doing nothing. So y'all, it's really gonna trickle down. You're gonna start to see it on the TVs because they're not advertising, they're not promoting. I mean, what they advertising, they got little commercials and stuff, but they're not promoting. You're not gonna see the actresses and actors out here promoting none of the work that they have done, and a lot of the work is gonna be delayed and stuff like that. To say all that, because I really don't want to get into it because I really don't know. I ain't no damn actor. I ain't trying to be no actor. what I'm saying is the way that the producers are acting towards these people. And because we all think, you know what I'm saying, if somebody say they're an actor, oh, they making millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, they making a big bank. And like even me, I'm like, shit, you an actor? Oh yeah, you making money? Yeah, you out in Hollywood, you doing this, you doing that, you own it. Nah, not like that. It's not like that. Once I start digging into it and I start, you know what I'm saying, researching and seeing what it is, and you know what I'm saying, actually listening to these people, like I said, the only two, the A-listers is the only millionaires, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else, the background people, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no script, you really ain't, you just in the background. So they're trying to get more money for what they're doing, which I'm not mad at them, because you regular workers just like I'm a regular worker. So if I feel like, and I know I go to work and I bust my butt every day, like I'm giving 110% every day, and that's what they ask you for. But they not complying with what they ask you for. How the hell you ask me to give 110%, but you don't want to pay me for that 110%? You know what I'm saying? And you think, and I feel like these 1%ers and the CEOs and stuff like that, that it's, oh well, if you ain't gonna do it, somebody else gonna do it, because that's just how they act. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, and I tell my workers at work, like, don't break your back for this job. And they say the same thing to me. Don't break your back for this job, because once you're gone, they're just gonna replace you with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool. Like, sure, we can replace that job with another job, but it's like, damn, you don't want to keep jumping jobs, especially when you get older. You don't want to keep jumping jobs. You want to stay at that one job and retire from that job and go on about your business. But you want to get paid for the work that you do. And these producers are saying, you know, oh well, if we pay you extra, then it's gonna break the bank. Well, from what my research say, that y'all been moving, y'all ain't been moving too good. You know what I'm saying? As producers wise, they ain't been moving too good. And who I'm saying, producers are the big people. You know what I'm saying? Warner Brothers, Disney, Netflix, Comcast, all them. You know what I'm saying? These people that got that money, you know what I'm saying? They got that bread. So they're saying that if they pay their workers more, they're gonna break the bank with, you know what I'm saying, the studios or whatever. But my thing is, you can't be saying that you paying the lady that's on the Orange Is New Black that had a $23 residual check. If you pay her a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Because Orange Is New Black was smacking when I first, you know what I'm saying, I used to watch it. I didn't even know it was still on. Like I said, I really don't do too much TV now, but back when I did watch TV, Orange Is New Black was one of those shows that I would watch. So what I'm saying is, if she getting $23 with residual checks, and the producers are making, you know what I'm saying, they're making 230, 250, you know what I'm saying, million, not thousand, you know what I'm saying, $1,000,000 a year, you know what I'm saying, there's a huge gap in that. And I understand that we should be more in control of our finance, but damn it, fuck that. You making $250 million and I'm making $23 and $23 on a residual check. It's some in between there. Like, you ain't working as hard as me. You just sitting back like fat rat, getting, you know what I'm saying, getting rich, and I need some of that. Like, for real, that's not. I'm not seeing that. These CEOs, all these bonuses and all that. What the hell are y'all doing? What are you doing so important that these workers not doing? Because you couldn't do none of this shit. Orange Is the New Black wouldn't be hidden if, you know what I'm saying, we watching the CEOs. Don't nobody want to watch our old ugly asses. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you not out here, you know what I'm saying, beating the pavement. You know what I'm saying? You not out here acting, doing all. I could just imagine what the actors are doing. You know what I'm saying? And Hollywood is not cheap. So if you living out there and you got to go to the studio back and forth, you got to pay rent. $23 ain't go, man. $23 at where his office at? Because me and him need to talk. Me, his face and my fist need to talk, like, for real, because like $23 and you making 250 million and you ain't doing nothing but sitting in here calculating how you gonna get rich off us, and we not getting no kickbacks. So what happened? I'm just trying to all grasp it in with y'all too, but I really don't want to keep talking about the situation. I mean, I want to talk about the strike, but I don't know enough to be like trying to indulge in the stuff. But Like, I'm just scratching the surface, but I really want to say my opinion about it because I see everybody is starting to strike. Like, friends was over there striking, you know what I'm saying, because of the same thing. You know what I'm saying, they boosting up the retirement age, and you know what I'm saying, like, y'all keep taking advantage of us and y'all keep pushing the bar, and it's like, okay, we'll say, okay, we'll agree to this, we'll compromise to this, and then it's like, okay, a little bit more, and then, okay, we'll agree to this, we'll agree to that, okay, boom, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And it's just like, damn, I'm tired of compromising. I can't compromise no more. I'm flat out knowing, nope, I can't do it. I don't. You might want to get you another patsy to do it. But you know what I'm saying? They're fighting over. Then, so they fighting over residuals. I got my note, y'all. So you know what I'm saying. I wrote this down because I won't. It's crazy. So these, like, the CEOs, like I said, is making $200 million, over $200 million a year, and these CEOs are not like, I guess back in the days when they would like come up through the ranks. So they would used to be background stand in actors, and they would come up to, you know what I'm saying, C, B, A-lister actors, and then they would, you know what I'm saying, actually become the CEO of these big time producing companies like Paramount, Universal Studios, Netflix, Warner Brothers, Disney, ABC. So they were like, you know, go through the ranks, and so they knew what the job criteria was, so they was better informed, and they knew what these people were going through. So when they came to the table, they knew how to negotiate better than these new CEOs. So the new CEOs are actually these guys from Wall Street. Now everybody know these motherfuckers from Wall Street ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? They about as good as a 2-day-old tuna sandwich. They just ain't no good. So they starting to put in place, replace the old CEOs. So now they bring in, you know, once they come in and they start taking over, they finna make sure they pensions fat. They lining themselves up, and it's not you they looking after. It's their friends from Wall Street and all these other people that they ain't, you know what I'm saying, they got their own little group. So it's like, once I get in, I'm gonna make sure I'll kick back to you. I'm gonna make sure you good too. So that's what they doing now. That now these CEOs that's coming from Wall Street are not looking out for the actors and the actresses, and you know what I'm saying, the producers, writers, because it's not just the actors and the actresses. I don't want to keep saying them, but it's the writers. You know, you got the lighting, the makeup people. You got DJs, anchors. Who else you got on here? Let me look at my notes real quick, y'all. Let me look at my notes real quick, because I don't want to get it. You got DJs, all the people that we really see on TV, that we know when we see, you know what I'm saying, when you go out to the clubs and stuff like that. All these people that you see, and even the people that you don't see, the people that's in the background that's silent, that's just there. So the people behind the camera. So you got all these people that are fighting for wages. Not only are they fighting for wages, but you know what? Basically, all the creators. That's what I put down. All the creators. So like I said, they for the residuals. So what how the residuals used to work in the old contract, these the actors and everybody else, like, say for instance, their TV show is the Jeffersons. Everybody know the Jeffersons, right? The actors in the Jeffersons, residuals will be paid out to them once the TV show airs. And every time that TV show airs, they'll get a, you know what I'm saying, a kickback, a residual check. That's what a residual is. So they would get kickbacks for reruns and stuff like that. Every time you would play the Jeffersons, they would get a kickback. So that's one thing that they're fighting for. So, but now the new age, it's not reruns no more. You barely got reruns. It's the streaming. So they don't get paid for streaming, because it's not like it's not a rerun. It's on there constantly. Like, you can go on there and constantly look at the Jeffersons. I'm just making an example. The Jeffersons is just an example. So they don't get kickbacks. They don't get a residual check when the Jefferson goes to the streamings. Now, if it was just on regular TV and they were doing reruns, then that was something different. But everything is, you know what I'm saying, moving over to the streaming company. So they don't get a residual check when they're streamed. and then self-taping auditions. So during COVID, what happened was, you couldn't move about. So they would have to do this in order to go for a part. You wanted to go out for a part, you would have to the producers would send you the script, and then you would, like I'm on camera, you would set the camera up, you know what I'm saying, and you would read from the script and whatever, and you would play that part, and you would sit it in to the producers, and they'll pick you, they won't pick you, whatever. So now they're saying after COVID is over, they want to get paid for that. They don't mean they don't want to do self taping no more, because they're not able to interact with other actors. They're not able to interact with the producers. Then they have to buy all this lighting and all the camera equipment and background and all that stuff. They have to pay for that stuff, and a lot of people are starving actors. As you can see, they're not getting residuals. So, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no money, and that stuff is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff is not cheap. Like, I got a $30 tripod, and I done broke this bad boy. I got to get another one. But I'm going to actually get a new and more stable tripod. I ain't going to get the $30 the cheap tripod. But still, they don't have money to pay for that, and it do cost money. Now that they're streaming, I don't know if y'all noticed, but it's shorter seasons. So the seasons used to be like 32 episodes, 40 episodes. Back in the day, you have 40-some episodes and commercials and stuff like that. Well, when they streaming, now it's like 8 to 10 episodes. So if you're getting paid $500 per episode, 32 to 40 episodes, that's a good deal. $500 an episode. It's like, okay, now I'm working with a little something. You know what I'm saying? I got a little something to work with. When you go from 32 to 40 episodes to 8 to 10, oh, that's a dramatic change. That's a setback. Listen, that means you was lower middle class. Now your ass is first poverty class. Like, you at the top of poverty. Like, that's a dramatic drop. You know what I'm saying? You back in the projects. Like, you on TV, but you in the project. So that's when they want their wages. I don't know how much they make an hour. I mean, California, what, they $15 an hour. I don't know if they, you know what I'm saying, rock with that same 15, but they asking for a wage raise, which, hey, I'm all for it. I think your wages should go up every year. Me being with the company that I'm with every year as a carrier, our wages would go up, you know what I'm saying? But we would max out at a certain, you know what I'm saying, which I'm not there. I wasn't there when I, you know what I'm saying, became a supervisor. But every year you would, you know what I'm saying, get a little something, a little increase. So I personally think every year you should get an increase, because cost of living is going up every year. And Ray Biden is that, I don't know what he got going on. This shit just skyrocket. It ain't even every year, it's every 5 days. The AI. I feel like this is real big. First of all, I think they're trying to figure out now. See, we got too comfortable with, you know what I'm saying, computers, and allowing computers to do so much that people used to do. Like, I don't even like calling it the call centers if it's a computer on there. I'm cussing the computer out. I'm about ready to throw my phone and everything. I like to speak to people. I'm just old fashioned like that. I like to speak to people. I don't want to speak to the computer. As soon as she come on, I'm yelling in there. I'm dialing. I'm punching 0, representative. Put a person on the line, because I need some type of, you know what I'm saying, back. I need a whole full conversation. I need a full conversation. I need a person to tell me. I need you to hold my hand. That's how I need it to be. I don't want no computer on. I don't care how smart that damn AI is. I need a person. So what they're trying to do, these producers are trying to figure out how to eliminate people altogether and replace them with AIs. So, but this is what they're doing now for the background actors. They want to scan your likeness. And what that means is, say for instance, I got excuse me, I got something in my eye. If I'm on a set for like Superman, and Warner Brothers is directing, is doing a movie for Superman, but I'm a background, you know what I'm saying, actor. I ain't got no script or nothing. I'm just in the background. what they're doing is scanning your likeness. They're scanning you, full body scan, scanning your likeness, and they're gonna pay you for that day for coming to work. But they own your likeness forever, for eternity. So that means when you get 40, they still gonna have your likeness in movies. You know what I'm saying? When you get 100, your likeness they still using your likeness in other stuff, not just Superman, but they using it in, you know what I'm saying, Crumpets and Tea, a movie about Crumpets and Tea and stuff like that. You in the background looking foolish when you was 20 years old, now you 100 in Crumpets and Tea. When you die, they still using your, you know what I'm saying, they still using you. Say for instance, like, the young man that passed in Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they would have scanned his likeness in every Wakanda movie, he would have been in that movie. But he would only got paid for the first Wakanda. So if he was in Wakanda forever, he wouldn't have got paid. His family wouldn't have got paid. He wouldn't have got paid. So the production company will own your AI, and they could do whatever they want with your AI. No matter, you know what I'm saying, how far. If you quit, they still own it. I personally don't think that's fair. I think that's another type of type style stuff. I don't want nobody to own my likeness but me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to have no say so or what. I don't care if it's real or not real. You know what I'm saying? It's real to me. It's me. It's still me. Because you can be doing whatever you want with my likeness. Hell, you know what I'm saying? If you want people to vote Republic, just me saying I'm not affiliated with Republican or, you know what I'm saying, Democrat. I don't care about neither one of them because they ain't got shit to do with me. But if, you want me to encourage people to vote Republican, you can use my likeness and encourage people to vote Republican. You know what I'm saying? And the real me don't even, I'm Democrat. What are you talking about? Or I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even deal with politics at all. Like, why you got my likeness? You don't have no say so. That's your likeness. They own it. They do whatever they want with it. So I really don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't, nah, I don't, because like I said, you can do whatever and I have no say so. And then I only get paid for one day. I don't get paid anytime that you use it. So I think they're trying to phase out background actors and keep everybody as AI actors. And from what I was hearing from actors and the people that's all over YouTube and doing all these videos or whatever, that's how a lot of them got started. They were background actors. Then they moved up the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Then that's how they became A-listers and the millionaires and stuff like that, because they were background actors. And then, they moved up the ranks. So that would eliminate, like, then I guess they're trying to replace everybody with AI actors. Then I can see that. Okay, yeah, because I was finna say something stupid. I had to think about it. But yeah, I just I don't agree with that. Like, no, you can't scan me, then use it, and then say I don't get paid for, or, you know what I'm saying, my grandchildren don't get paid for it, or, you know what I'm saying, like, we not doing that. Like, and then you can do whatever with it. Like, y'all gotta think, like, if you don't agree with something they got you out there, no, um, what else? What else? What else? So what the again, as I was saying, and I think the reason why, well, I'm not thinking, this is what they're saying, that the producers are not trying to negotiate. They're not trying to come to the table. They're not trying to negotiate. They're trying to wait it out so the actors can starve out. So basically, they're gonna wait until the actors lose their homes. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nowhere to go. Basically, they gonna wait till they hit rock bottom to come to the table and then want to negotiate. But I would never, even if I was in that situation, I wouldn't even want to come to the table and negotiate. I had to go get me another job, and I hope that's what some of these people do. I hope you stay on strike, people, because I'm with you. Like, I'm standing strong with y'all. I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, stand out there and strong and stand on what y'all saying, because I know we tend to fall back every time we say something. And then when we get in the bind, we come to the table like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'll do it your way, and then we end up getting duped like that. I hope you guys stay with it, because these producers need to understand and know that just because I'm not acting or I'm not writing does not mean I can't make no means. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of hustlers out there. Hell, if you made it to Hollywood and able to, you know what I'm saying, keep up with your your wage, keep up with your bills and stuff out there, because I know it's high as hell out there. You're a hustling person. So I hope you are out there doing something else, and I hope y'all being safe about it. But these producers, they not gonna fold. All they seeing is their picture. They don't understand, you know what I'm saying, how it is to be. Or maybe they do. Maybe they used to be poor and now they rich and they forgot. You know what I'm saying? Because it tends to happen. They always, you know what I'm saying, get to the big leagues and seem to get amnesia. But yeah, and I feel for y'all, because the producers are actually out there. It's them that's doing it. Like I said before, they they're not cut from that acting cloth. They're not cut from the writers or the, you know what I'm saying, they're not cut from that cloth. They cut from a slime ball cloth. I mean, from the Wall Street cloth, from the investors. So all they thinking about is an investment. And how this all unfolded was, like I said, when they went to the table to negotiate the contract, the producers were saying that it was gonna break the bank. Basically, I'm gonna say break the bank, but they actions that they're doing is breaking the bank. So, like I said, they get $200 million a year. So that you shouldn't even be making that much for no damn job. I don't even under. What are you doing? You selling dope on the side? Like you selling dope through the studio? Whatever. Then they're breaking the bank because they watering down their product. Like now you got Guardians 8 out, you know what I'm saying? You got all these Marvel movies, you know what I'm saying? Back then you didn't have a lot of, you had like a 1 and a 2. Now they remaking what's that? The Color Purple. Why the hell would y'all, I know I ain't got no say in it, but Oprah, come on, man. We do not need a new if you got the Broadway going, okay, that's cool. You do the little Broadway Color Purple. Not a new, not what the hell do y'all got to talk about on Color Purple? Hoppo dead. Danny Glover, I don't. Is he dead? Is he still alive? I think I don't even know if Suge still here. Wait, hold on. I like who the hell still alive? Like that was that was so long ago. I don't even remember. I can't even think. But Oprah, come on, man. And Color Purple is my favorite. I like me, my sisters. We would watch that movie over and over and over. Like all the greats, you can't touch. You can't touch Color Purple. You're not supposed to touch Harlem Night. You're not supposed to touch New Jack City. You don't need another menace to society. Like we did Belly too. Who the fuck thought about that? Like, I mean, I ain't even mean to drop the F bomb. I'm trying to stop saying the F bomb word. But when you made Belly 2, come on, man. You should have left Belly 1. Like, that was it. So they oversaturating the economy with all these watered down ass movies now. So, and then they used to make all their money at the box office when we would go out for movie night. I know my sister still take her kids out to movie night. That's their stuff. That's a family thing, and that's cool. We used to go to in Joliet. We used to have a outside theater where they had the big, they had the big screen. My mama used to tell us to get in the trunk so she can get in and pay for her, and we get out the trunk. We able to sit there and watch the movie and eat popcorn or whatever. But I love you, mom. But yeah, like don't nobody go to the movies no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's waiting for it to come out on streaming, and sometimes it make it to streaming before it make it to the box office, or it make it to the box office, and it's so long from a few months that it don't, you know what I'm saying, get to streaming. It just they're screwing up the business with greed. Like you doing too much greedy stuff. The streaming came in, like I know everybody noticed all the streaming things that you can sign up for, Hulu. That's the only one I mean Hulu. That's the only one I know, because I don't even sign up for the stuff. I don't even watch that stuff no more. I'm more of a Tubi person. Like Sundays is Tubi Sundays. Like you can't call my phone. It's Tubi Sundays. I get on there and I watch all the ratchet, all the bad acting, all the bad directing, all that. I watch all the bad movies. So I don't even like mainstream movies no more. I'm with Tubi. But still, what they were trying to do was compete and take over and push Netflix out. So everybody started saturating the market with all these streaming things. Like y'all see, they always, you know what I'm saying, advertising. The only one I can think of is Hulu. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't, like I said, I don't watch TV, so I can't even think of another one. But you get the point. So they was trying to push Netflix out. So that's why they start getting greedy. So they start trying to everybody start getting their own streaming. When you start doing greedy stuff, greedy stupid stuff happens. Now you got these people out here, they could have been finishing all these movies and all these TV shows for you. And now you telling them that, oh, if we pay you more, we'll break the bank. Well, how about instead of you making $250 million, you make 250,000 a year? Like it's more than enough. I don't understand this 1% people. Like I need y'all to enlighten me on how y'all function. And even if you give it to us and we give it back to you, I feel like this. Now you can tell me to shut the hell up, because it's like, okay, I gave you a piece of the pie, because I feel like the American pie is only for a certain people, and I'm not even talking about white people, because obviously it's white people out there picking in, saying that they can't feed their families. What I'm saying is it's a certain group, this 1%, that get this piece of pie, the piece of the pie, and it's like all of us get the crumbs, which is cool. But this my thing. How about everybody get a piece of the pie? If we fuck our piece of the pie up, we eat it all, and we save nothing for the next generation. Guess what? That's on us. That's on us. Now you can say, look, I gave you a piece. I put you on. I did all this. Everything y'all asked of us to do, we did. You still screwed up. We still end up with the money, which is cool. Then I had to back up. Then I wouldn't even be making videos like this. I'll back up like, okay, you did. You gave me $1 million. I blew through it. I bought a whole bunch of J's, because that's something I would do. I would buy a whole bunch of J's, and I didn't buy a house. I didn't save up. I didn't do this. I didn't do none of the stuff that you told me to do. I did none of that. I went and did what I wanted to do. So that's on me. So I can't ask you. I can't keep coming back asking you for stuff. So like I said, I stand strong with them. Y'all need to, like, I think y'all really need to evaluate, but it is coming to a point and to a head that it's not going to be a middle class. Like, the middle class is slowly dwindling. You either going to be rich, you're going to be on the good side, or you're going to be poor on the bad side. Like, which end of the stick? You're going to end up with the ugly stick if you keep allowing these people to take, because that's what they're doing. They're taking from us. So we need to start taking back. 99%. We trump them every day. You know what I'm saying? We don't trump them in money, but we trump them in power. Stop buying their stuff. I can't say nothing about striking, because for real, my job is in our contract. We cannot strike. The post office cannot strike. It's built into our contract. So I'm not going to be like inciting a strike or nothing, but I do stand with the people that are striking and are actually out there and able to do it. You know what I'm saying? I stand strong with y'all. I hope y'all go through with this. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all don't stand down for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all don't stand down for nothing. Let them know that it's all or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And if you got to fold on some things, it's cool. Because I can't tell you how you going to feed your family. And I damn sure can't feed your family for you. But, you know what I'm saying? For the stuff that, the AI stuff, I really think you should not, like, fold on that. Like, for real. Because once they get control of that, I feel like that's a slight sign of slavery. We are in the slave predicament. I don't care what color you is. If you going to work and you working for the man, that's some slave shit. But I hope y'all really don't fold on that, because like I said, they can do whatever with your image, your likeness, and it could be a whole bunch of stuff that you don't agree with. And I feel like anytime you use anything that has to deal with me, you say my name. You need to be paying me. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you using my image and my likeness, you damn sure should be paying me. I don't care what you got it in. I don't care if I got no lines or nothing. But if I'm in a movie, you should be paying me, because if you didn't have that technology, you would have to call me and you would have to pay me for that day. So I do believe that people should get paid for that. But I mean, I pray for y'all. I hope God cover y'all and bless y'all. And I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely gonna make a part 2 of this because I do want. I got a message for Fran. So Fran Dresser, y'all remember her on off the nanny? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check her out and look this up. Like, cause she snapped. I don't even know if I was better at editing. I'd probably pull it up and put it on my video or whatever. I'm gonna try to figure that out. So you know what I'm saying? But hey, be good and stay loved up.